Hello, how's it going? You are having a good... What day is it? Thursday? I'm losing track of the time at this point. Anyways, yeah. Well, I'm here. I didn't stream yesterday because I had a headache. Streaming in this unholy hour, your career must be in despair right now? What do you mean? This is like my usual time. It's 9 p.m. I'm desperate. I think maybe it's probably because it was like daylight savings. I think for you it's probably like 10 p.m. Maybe. I think I assume. Here in America is like there's some like daylight savings, you know, moving the clock forward and moving the clock backwards. I don't know. I don't like daylight savings at all. It just really messes me up a lot. Anyways, hello. Hey, Wolf. Hi. Mr. Ass, and that's me. This man desperately clinging for views does horrible doings on stream and expresses polemic takes. Daylight savings? It's only exclusive here in America. Daylight savings is... I really don't know what daylight saving is. Just think of it as like every few months that the whole country decides to, like, here our clocks change. Like I think recently our clocks changed to like turn the clocks back 1 hour, pretty much, if that makes any sense. And then like probably like a couple of months later we'll probably just move our clocks forward 1 hour. It's... I don't know why it's still a thing here in America. It's just we're like the only country that does this shit. I don't like it at all because like now the sun goes down. Now the sun goes down a lot sooner. Here in Chicago, the sun goes down at like 4:30 or 5. And it just... it fucking sucks. Time traveling? I don't know. Yeah, we're time traveling here in America. It's wicked. It's fucking wicked. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good on this Thursday. I don't really have nothing to update on in terms of work. Still have not given me any updates. I don't think I've done anything at all worthwhile to mention. Yeah, no, nothing new comes to my mind. I haven't made any progress on like anime. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been playing mostly Silent Hill 2 remake. I need like one more ending. I need the rebirth ending I know how to get it, and I have like four more trophies, I believe, to get platinum, and I'm trying to do that in my own time. Make it always daylight savings. That would be horrible. Okay, diddler. Don't call me that. I'm gonna have to do like one more playthrough on Silent Hill 2 remake. Got to do a run with no radio and no weapons, just melee weapon. That's it. Then get the rebirth ending, and I should get all those trophies, and then I get platinum, and I should be done with the game. You want it to be dark at 4:30? No, hell no. Heck no. It's like depressing, really. I could probably show you the endings right now. That's not daylight savings. No. Either way, it should not. I hate daylight savings. Right? I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. I'll say like I've been like missing like some details in Silent Hill 2 remake for sure. You know, I got the dog ending last time. You hate getting it dark later. I don't know. I'm just lost at this point. We're trying to say. That's the dog ending. I forgot what is this ending? I think this is. Oh, this is the leave ending. Yeah, I got the leave ending on the after.
Hey, handsome.
Did you manage to find the items necessary for the UFO ending? Yeah, I already got the UFO ending. I'll show you it in a bit.
I wanted the pain
Do you mean you hate when daylight saving ends?
Yeah.
I don't really hate it.
You did.
I'm just annoyed by it. Except for like, I guess I get one more extra hour's sleep. I guess give me one more extra hour.
The truth is,
But I hate it when they. I'm just annoyed that they like take away my hour.
I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
I don't want to show you the whole thing. I mean, you've probably seen it already. You just look it up yourself. But
after I'm gone. Afraid of it anymore.
I feel like the leave ending is probably the least bad. I guess it was like probably no good ending at all. You know, after like seeing like the ending so far, there's like not really any good endings. I mean, the UFO and like the dog ending are just silly. This is the bliss ending. Where you put the tape, you drink, you just watch the whole tape. And usually it shows James killing Mary, but not in this tape because I drank the white stuff. The white Claudia.
James, honey, did something happen?
The only correct ending, the leave ending? Yeah, I'd say so myself.
Everything's fine.
Like, he's not a good guy at all. He's really not. for killing Mary. I see why he killed Mary for like an act of mercy. I understand it. I get it. Maybe that's what also Mary wanted, but she did a terrible thing. But I think like it's the least, like I think it's like the better ending than all of these other endings. He quite literally fought this trauma throughout the game, pretty much, yeah. I honestly don't kind of get the Bliss ending. Does that like mean like, you know, during the White Claudia, it's like nothing ever happened, I guess. He's not there anymore. I don't really get that one. Doesn't that mean the third had 25 hours? I guess. Like there was like like many details I missed throughout the game, like this whole symbol in the Jack-In Motel. Let's see, this I found it in the Woodside Apartments. I don't think I like this is like I've never seen this before. This in like I forgot where this was. I think this was in I don't remember. I think it was like probably in the Labyrinths maybe. And this, like, I didn't see this like whole pyramid head coming behind me. Like just standing there. I didn't notice that the first time. Or the second time. And I got the other trophies like sitting in the lake for 10 minutes and looking at bread. Okay, this is the where I got the UFO ending here. We need the Sunshine Protection Act to get signed. What is that? Originally in the White Claudia ending, it showed James sailing in the same boat you used to arrive at Lakeview Hotel. It's implied though through black magic. He finds a way to revive Mary. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really know what the White Claudia is. It's bread. Is like the bread thing like a joke in the Silent Hill games? Is is that also like an ongoing joke throughout the series or something? It makes daylight savings time permanent? I don't know. Right, this is like the UFO ending. I could have got the Rebirth ending on the same playthrough, but I just forgot the goblet in the Historical Society. Hang on, Knight. And more daytime. Such an obvious yes. And yes, I guess. I don't really care about like if they, you know, signed it or not. It's from Silent Hill 3 when the protagonist finds herself on a bakery and it allows you to explore around. Obviously, when you see the bread behind the side glass, she says it's bread. I woke up 4 a.m. That's pretty early, man. Pretty early. Woman. I've seen the original UFO ending on the Silent Hill 2 original. Like, we're playing as, like... So, does that mean, like, we were playing as, like, a clone James the whole time? I don't know. It's weird. It's pretty cool that you got the original James, model here. I mean, there you go. I went for all memos and all that. Like memos, photographs. This is the stillness ending. Just skip it. My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. Make another tea. By the way, this is on Japanese language because I was wondering what the Japanese version sound like. On the original Harry, the protagonist of Silent Hill is revealed to be an alien, convincing James to follow him into the alien spaceship because James apparently had a greater goal. The morning ray clouds up on my window, I can't see it at all, and even if I could, it'd be all gray. Put your picture on my wall? Probably can't hear this. It's like really quiet. I don't know why the game is really quiet. It's Thank You by Ditto, in case you haven't noticed. I didn't notice because I don't know that. I don't really... So is the stillness endings like pretty much the same thing as the in water ending? Like you're speaking with Mary? Like he's talking to Mary this time? But like the letter was not read in this ending. Unlike the in water ending. Stand by Eminem featuring Ditto, in case you didn't notice. Dude, I'm sorry, but it's been I'm not like an Eminem fan at all. I can't probably like can't think of any song. Probably except for like Not Afraid, and that's it. Because I had Not Afraid on my PSP. So he still commits suicide. It's not any different from In Water, but in Stillness, you just he talks to Mary, I guess. That's pretty much it. By the way, I did not realize the first time that when I got the In Water ending, I didn't like think that there's the body in the back seat. That James had Mary's body in the back seat. I did not notice that. I did not think of that. Which is fucking crazy. Last one, and then I'll move on. I wasn't so sure, like, I got the Maria ending because I could have probably like, the fact that there's so many points, like, I didn't know there's, like, a point system in this game at all. For Mary's, for Maria ending. Like, I don't know what's confirmed and what's not really confirmed. Like, you have to be with her at all times. You can't run away from her. You can't bump into her too much. Of course, you gotta check up on her in the hospital. Don't listen to any recordings, cassette tapes, anything like that. Do not look at Mary's letter or photo ever throughout the whole game. And I did like the ring as well. Like use the like the rings at the door in the hospital as well. The egg, the apple. It's like so many points. Skipping Mary's dialogue at the end as well. Don't fart. No, not today. Not farting today. No violent farting allowed. I don't understand why they followed the direction of placing the in-water ending as if it's indeed the canon ending. Initially, Mary's body on the backseat was in theory, but it was apparently paved or at least given fuel. I didn't think of like there was like a body in the backseat, but maybe that I was like, what is he looking at in the backseat? Like, why was he looking at the backseat? It's just like a body there, but like you can barely see the body in the backseat. No farting.
Mary?
James. We've been waiting. It's been so long. Didn't you want to see me?
Yes. More than anything. You're all I ever wanted.
That's not true. Is it?
Mary?
You killed me, James.
Yes. I did. I couldn't bear to see you suffer.
Don't make excuses.
I don't know why the game is quiet. I'm trying to like turn it up, but I just can't. I don't know why the like recording is quiet.
You really hated me. Didn't you?
it's true. I may have had some of those feelings. It was a long 3 years. I was so tired.
I guess I understand. I know I was a burden. You wanted a long,
Like, I was really
happy life,
interested about this one.
something I couldn't
The
give.
fact that you're actually talking to Mary, not Maria, in this part.
Can she?
Mary, please, if I could.
No, James. Those were the last precious moments I had. How could I ever forgive you?
But you still fight her. You're not fighting Maria, you're fighting Mary, which is interesting detail. Skip.
James.
That's a thumbnail right there. So I didn't really, I was kind of thinking like, so the James is like pretty much getting out of the city with a manifestation. There's like a, not a real person, like a delusion in his mind.
What is this?
Is what you've been looking for.
Yeah, and he also doesn't read this letter.
Let's go.
Rate T 1 out of 10. I'll give it like a 7. 7 out of 10.
Better do something about that cough.
Dude, when he said that, it sounded cold. I fucking love this, like, soundtrack, by the way. I fucking love this part. Like, fucking love this song. Alright, well, I need to get the rebirth ending. That's the ending so far I got. I just want to share that because I do love this game. I think Silent Hill 2 Remake gave me the same feeling I had when I played Resident Evil 2 Remake. I fucking had a great old time. It wanted me to do multiple playthroughs and achieve multiple endings, achieve like all the trophies to get to platinum. It's been a long time since I had a platinum trophy. I'll do that, but I'll get that platinum trophy in my own time. Apparently, in this ending, James grasped the delusion of an ideal Mary, unable to escape from guilty, instead tossing it aside, but he just repeated the same mistake that took him into town. Yeah. Yeah, when told Maria to gotta do something about that cough, I was like, oh. I mean, that's the trophy, right? Vicious cycle. I feel like he's returning to his, like, asshole self. It sounds like he's, like, an asshole. I think Silent Hill 2 Remake, to me, is, like, probably my game of the year. Even, like, the actors, the voice actors, the actors that played these characters, at least so far for like James and Maria. I didn't know they were like British. I thought they were American actors. No, they were like not American actors. Fooled me. All right, we're back. I'm gonna have to make a timestamp. Just reviewing Silent Hill endings. I say, where? Why is my? Oh, that's probably why. Oh, that's loud. Sorry. How? Sorry. It's weird. Hey, money. I don't know what was I doing last time. I gotta talk to the Harbor Master. What is this? Oh. Got a fast travel. What the fuck? Why is there like a ship? Okay. Why is there like an abandoned ship here? Can I explore it? I'm gonna turn it down a bit because I felt like I just messed up my whole audio. I wonder what's the lore behind this ship. I don't know what's the context. Alright, let's do a mission. Alright. I want to get like an assassin's outfit, please. You know, I don't feel like an assassin without the robes. I feel like I'm in the slow part of the game. Like the story so far, the gist of it is pretty much revenge. It didn't, like, specifically it's not about revenge, but I know it is about revenge. But of course protecting the village or whatever. Alright, Scratch, have a good night, man. Have a good rest. Is this the longest Assassin's Creed game? If not, which one is it? That would be Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm gonna bet my money that it's Valhalla.
Welcome back.
You left me in Boston.
The training we've done here
You
is
left
all
me in
well
Boston.
and good, but experience is a better teacher by far.
What of my father?
Into the wind, I'm afraid.
We have to find him.
And we will, after the house has been repaired.
But he's out there plotting who knows what.
And what would you do when you found him? If you found him? You're a boy with a few months of training. He's a man full grown who spent decades honing his skills. If you're going to stand a chance against the Templars, you're going to need these.
Blades? Give me the blades. Nice.
Go on before I change my mind.
I know the new one is a samurai one. I'd say take caution. I'd say don't pre-order. Wait for reviews. Watch some gameplay. What the hell? What was that? There's a crazy guy outside. I like how the Achilles is just watching him.
You, sir, please!
Oh.
Help! He's going to die!
Oh, it's this dude. Yeah. I remember you.
Who?
There's no time! Please come! Down there! He's just passed under the bridge!
He's just like floating there. Oh shit. What is it? Oh my.
Help me! Please! Someone! Help! Someone! Help!
I don't think I'm not fast enough.
Someone! Help! Someone! Help!
I was gonna say I'm not gonna have to save this guy.
What this knobbend is trying to say is he's forever in your debt, sir.
Who you calling? A knob end?
You, because you are one.
What were you doing on those logs?
One of the dangers of lumbering.
We've got the camp set up a few rods off of here as we're cutting timber. We're hoping to open a mill in the area.
There's a good place not far from the manor on the hill where I'm staying.
Which creed is your favorite? Mine is the third one.
Already. We'll have a look.
We'll see how this one goes. I'd say Black Flag is my favorite.
I'll miss the peace and quiet, but we can certainly use the wood.
The manor needs a lot of work.
That and other things. Meet me at the small shack by the shoreline when you have time.
Oh yeah, we're
There's
definitely in the
something
slow part of
else
the
you
game.
need to see.
What is it?
An asset.
Goose is a knobhead. A knobhead. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm a knobhead and a knobend. Look for missions with the icon to recruit new settlers, to improve your homestead and help you craft new items. Improving your homestead will give you new resources to trade and unlock new items you can craft. Nice. You'll love this one's really fun. I'm not criticizing it for being slow. It's like, think of it as, I'm gonna pretend that we're in our winter arc. I'm in my winter arc in this, like, we're in our winter arc here. Playing as Hatham was pretty cool, and the plot twist with the Templars, I like that. But with the whole like tutorial thing with hunting and around, you know, hide and seek and whatever, and of course we're probably like in our training as well, like, training arc as well. This is probably like, yeah, slow for sure, but I mean, I guess it's kind of building up to Connor's character. Hey.
Fine morning it is.
Oh, how nice. We're in our winter arc with this one. I like Hatham better. So, let me see the map here. Harry, Vienna. Are these like shops? I can interact with them?
Lovely morning.
I can't go inside. Can't interact with her. It's the characters? Oh. Okay. Homestead mission. Main mission. The manor. What is this? Peg leg trinket. Okay. Okay, I'll check it out. Sure. I think I'll have a good time climbing, for sure. Hardcore climbing. The free running, it's kind of janky compared. It's like the same thing with Black Flag, where free running is kind of annoying and janky. I mean, the climbing is fine. But free running is really annoying. I still haven't finished this. I mean, you didn't beat the game? You didn't finish? You didn't see the ending? Okay, I could start crafting. Okay.
Let's see if our man can fly.
What the hell? What's going on here?
Please help me.
Ooh, nice.
Someone pull me up.
Don't free run. Oh, you're right.
Thank you. Thank you.
What was going on with you?
I think so. Didn't do much to me aside from a good scare. Blackguards.
What did they want with you?
My purse, which was meager, and they decided to punish me for their trouble. Silly, really. My tools and equipment were worth a king's share to the right man. In any case, I had best get on my way. It's a long walk to the nearest inn. I thank you again for your kindness.
Have you no home?
Oh, well, I was a proud resident of Boston until recently, but I'm not a supporter
Like, this is
of
the
His
part where, like, I
Majesty,
gained some
and,
honor.
Well, I was forced out of my woodshop and home by loyalists.
There are plenty around here who could use the services of a skilled craftsman if you were looking for somewhere to settle.
Is that right? I may look into that.
Give me my honor points. Can now craft level 1 goods. How do I craft? Go to the DNA tracker to check your progression of the homestead missions and how to craft new weapons. But how do I craft? How do I craft, sir?
Morning.
Oh my gosh, there's like a lot in the homestead. Let's see. Unlocking farmers level 1 abused, lumberers level 3, they'll fight. Woodwork level 2, tools of the trade, rewards barrels. How are barrels gonna help me? I'm not gonna even try to like pronounce his name. Rewards charcoal, oak burr, oak bark, oak lumber. Ship barrels? Can I... The explosives ones? Okay, I get it. But this is like this. Like, we don't like actually like control ship at all, though, right? Is there a horse around I could use? I don't think there's a. I can't call a horse. You could use the ship, I think. Well, we'll see in the future. You know, I could have just fast traveled, right? Oh, I can't. Never mind. Fuck. Who knows, maybe we, like, rebuild this ship right here? Or, I don't know why the ship is here. So maybe we could rebuild it. You're a thug. That's absurd. Why would you think I'm a thug? Peg leg.
To be sure, just get me a ship and a crew, and we'll find out what it was he held so dear. I met him once, that captain. He was 7 feet tall if he was an inch. I tell ya, legs like tree trunks and a smithy's arms. Almost broke my hand shaking it'll know. I could feel it then when I met him. No weapon made by man could harm him.
Pirates? Hog? More training.
Go away!
Said go away, boy! Do you not speak the King's English? Oh, I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
Restore? Restore? Pardon my manners. She's still the fastest in the Atlantic. Sure, she needs some attention. Minor things mostly, but with a little affection, she'll fly again.
Who is she?
Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy, the ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
A boat? She's a ship boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor, meet me back at the manor when you've finished here.
You said it requires repairs. You able?
She does need work. A ship is a she, boy. And yes, I can refit her, but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that. How long before she is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy. I'll raise a crew.
Oh, Connor, so naive. Robert Faulkner. Oh, the Aquila. More like the tequila. Because holy shit, the captain is drunk as hell. Don't let appearances deceive you. You're looking at the former flagship of the Assassin Navy, if perhaps a little past its prime. The Aquila was built in France in I don't know why I keep saying 1749 in the city of Brest. Brest. Stop it. This design was incredibly innovative for its time. The ship was light, fast, and could carry a surprising amount of artillery for its size. It would be decades before there were schooners that could match the Aquila's speed. Of course, there were some disadvantages of the design, namely that the ship handling was very touchy and required an experienced crew. That meant the Aquila was underutilized until the assassins hired someone who would be able to use the ship to its full potential. Robert Faulkner. In 1754, the Aquila followed a Templar ship into the storm and was lost in all hands aboard, or so we wanted the Templars to think. In reality, it sustained only minor damage, was refitted, and became the assassin's secret weapon, staying out of major harbors, using its speed and element of surprise to hash ships on Templar business. The Aquila took on mythical qualities. It was whispered about in ports along the eastern seaboard as the ghost of the North Seas, a pirate vessel crewed by ghosts that could be appeared and disappeared in sudden fog. This reputation was due to both the Faulkner's uncommon skill and the superstitious nature of most sailors, who loved the ghost story and all wanted to marry a mermaid. True. Eventually, the Templars caught on what happened, but it didn't take them more than a decade. They weren't the sharpest tools, let's say, in the box full of spoons. In 1768, the ship was caught in a trap by 3 British frigates. The Aquila was able to limp away from the battle, but ran aground in shallow water. The British left it for lost. Robert Faulkner survived the battle and had the ship towed back to the private bay near Boston, where it and Faulkner slowly deteriorated. That is until Connor found them both. I fucking knew you were gonna laugh at Brest. Yeah, it said stop it. I didn't see stop it there. Brest, stop it. Get some help. Bridget? Is it Brigade? Or is it like Brigit? It's Brigit? Oh. Come on, man. Like, I swam across the lake here, and then you want me to go back to the manor? I gotta hoof it back. At least give me a horse. I was gonna say Achilles, the voice actor for Achilles sounds familiar. I can't put my finger on it. Like, he's in another game. I don't know which. I forgot.
There you are.
No, I don't have a horse
I have
summon.
something to show you. Come, take a look.
What is it?
A ledger.
It's a big
It lets
book.
us manage the homestead's dealings.
That's a huge book.
And these?
That was years ago. Before the slow fever, before the Templars, before everything collapsed. But that's all in the past. Better we focus on what's in front
Oh,
of us.
you got one? I did when I was playing
Pick up the
as
ledger,
when I was
and
playing as
I'll
Hatham.
teach you how it all works.
What is this? Stockpile allows you to purchase items from homesteaders and display the items you currently own. Press X to enter the stockpile. Oh boy. What is this now? Godfrey and Terry, the lumberjacks, have oak lumber available for purchase. Press X to purchase the oak lumber. Is this like some sort of like resource manager here? Use the L stick to select the amount you want to purchase, or press square to select the maximum amount. I mean, how much do I need? Press X, okay. I bought 3 oak lumber for 24 euros. The stockpile now contains oak lumber, but the lumberjacks are out of stock, but should produce more periodically. Press circle to leave the stockpile. Use the L stick to select the trading menu. Okay, so this kind of reminds me a little bit from Black Flag with the whole management with your naval cavalry. You know, with like you go into your quarters and like you select a certain amount of like I guess missions for your crew or for your ships. I didn't use that mode too much because like I didn't really care for it. The oak logs can be sold to merchants through convoys. Press X to select your available convoy. Items must be assigned to the convoy. Press X to assign an item to the slot. Oak lumber is available to trade. Press D-pad to increase her. Okay. I got... just put all of it. Each merchant and location has its advantages and disadvantages regarding time, risk, tax, and value of the product. Choose wisely. Press X the merchant. Okay. Who is this? I thought that was like... I don't know who this is. I think that's like the guy we saved. Okay. Items are in place in the selected slots ready to be sent. Press triangle to send the convoy. I get 65 euros for profit. Oh, they got tax. They got tax. 12 minutes. Risk 35%. Hancock. Yeah. So yeah, this is basically like the same thing in Black Flag. Or I mean like... I guess AC3 did it first. And then it moved on to Black Flag. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of it. I don't know if they're still doing that. They're doing that sort of mode in like future AC games.
Time passed quickly after that.
Oh wow, time
days
jump.
A blur of study, training, and work. What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my people would remain untroubled and free. But I knew it was too soon. That to approach them now would see me killed. All my work would be for nothing. Patience, restraint. These proved the most difficult subjects for me. But in time I mastered them as well. Days became months, months became years. And as my skills and knowledge grew, so too did I.
Alright. Never time jump. I think I could call my horse now. I can call a horse. I don't think, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna use the mode. I think that's like probably like the only, unless it's mandatory at some point, but I don't think I'll use it. I'm not really a big fan. Oh, that. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm ready to leave. I want to go back to Boston. These guys are twins. The hard way, main mission. Sail to Martha's vineyard to equip the Aquila with cannon. Officers must also be hired to command the new guns. Do you want to start this naval mission? Yes.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
Okay.
She is solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale, ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out and show you what she can do firsthand?
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs.
Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
Are we actually be sailing? Or we're just gonna get teleported?
Come on, lad. No time like the present. Double time, boy. It's time you learned.
Oh, we're gonna sail. Naval ships, you probably don't know much about the 18th century naval warfare because you don't know much about anything at all. Oh, that's so true. So here's a rundown of some of the types of vessels you're likely to encounter. Oh. Okay, yeah, pretty much. Oh man, the man-of-war ships are in this game too? Shit. The man-of-war? I don't like the man-of-war. I don't really need to read this because, like, I guess I kind of know some of the ships in Black Flag. Like, the gunboats and schooners are pretty easy to fight. The man-of-wars, I want to get away from those. The frigates were, like, medium difficulty ships, I guess. Like, medium sized ships. Not the man of war. Nah, mate. Not the man of war.
Take the helm.
Oh, dude, it's an eagle.
Come on. She won't bite.
I hope not.
You're connected to her now. Listen and feel. She's idle.
Half sail!
Oh, wow. I did not expect to, like...
Ah!
actually sail
Yeah,
a ship.
killer flies again! Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like.
I always thought like Black Flag was like the first like Assassin's Creed game to like introduce sailing and ship mechanics. Oh, the
Wind looks
wind!
to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds
wind.
can be difficult to manage.
Oh, the wind! It's crazy.
Reduce speed. Half sail.
Hey, Robert.
Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hole. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
Oh wow, it's like ways away. Okay, I like this because like I do love sailing in Black Flag. I think that's a positive.
Mind those other vessels. Hold your tack to keep your right of way.
Full sail.
Full sail. Go get that wind.
They also got like sea shanties, cool. I can't zoom out to see the whole ship. Unlike Black Flag. Where's the music coming from? Who has musical instruments on this ship?
Cottages. We're close.
Ease her off. Haul in to half sail.
Dude, these ships are in the way, man.
Haul everything in. No sail. Deploy to half sail. Take it to half sail.
Drop anchor. We'll go ashore, buy our guns, and find our officers.
Okay, so that's like a tutorial for learning to sail a ship.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner, where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No, between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show.
The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
That was so random. Okay. I'm starting a fight. Now here's the thing, it might get repetitive. It got repetitive in Black Flag, I'll say. Look at these lads. Well, are they brothers? The Clutter Bunch. The Clutter Bucks. David and Richard Clutterbuck were gunners in the Merchant Navy, starting in the mid-18th century. According to their reputation, these two aren't adverse to a friendly fistfight over pretty much anything, so if you're talking to them, try not to mix up their names. David is the older brother, Richard is the younger. Well, definitely don't try to be funny with their surname. Too late. The Clutterbucks were a Dutch family who moved to London when David and Richard were young. Their father was a dock worker, and so the two brothers grew up near and in the dockyards, running errands to pass the time and earn extra cash. They showed an early aptitude, an affinity, if you will, for fighting. The two brothers joined the crew with Robert Faulkner on board the Starwart in 1750, and working with him until he disappeared in 1753. Unlike many who go to sea in search of adventure and treasure, the Clutterbucks' motivation was somewhat different: guns. They grew up hearing the stories of the sea, but it wasn't until they overheard a gunner talking about the power of his cannon that they decided the sailor's life was for them. The sailor was not, in fact, talking to an actual cannon, but the impressionable lads missed it. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying he was talking about another type of cannon, a different weapon altogether. I'm saying he was saying his cannon had a power. I'm using speech marks to make it obvious. He had a powerful weapon. He wielded an enormous penis. Still don't get it. Oh well. Okay. Clutterbuck spent years traveling on various merchant and privateer vessels, almost always hiring on as a pair. They eventually settled semi-permanently in Martha's Vineyard, taking it as a place to rest between contracts before they would get tired of all the quiet and hiring on another crew. I'll explain that joke again later. Nicholas Biddle. Nicholas Biddle was an ambitious young sailor who became one of the first captains of the Continental Navy. Biddle joined the Royal Navy in 1770, I mean the British side. But when the American Revolution started, he offered his services to the Continental Congress, so a traitor then, though it's funny how you lot don't generally see it that way. Anyway, while he was only a midshipman for the British, Congress quickly gave him command of his own ship, the Franklin. In 1776, was offered an even better deal, command of a brand new ship named Randolph. History's mute on the reasons behind Biddle's rise to prominence. However, I think I might be able to solve the mystery. We saw Church recruiting him when Connor stopped at Nantucket. Biddle eventually became a privateer for the Continental Congress, patrolling British shipping routes, harassing their ships, and keeping the spoils from any he could capture. He had a reputation as an excellent captain. He divided the spoils evenly, and never used corporal punishment against his crew. What a softy. Pitiful, really. Though I think you can see why that would be a job perk. More lore. Oh. There's lore for this lady? Amanda Bailey was a well-known and well-liked innkeeper in Martha's Vineyard around the time of the American Revolution. She was born in North Carolina in 1730, the oldest of the large family. Her mother died when she was 14, leaving young Amanda to work and help care for her younger brothers and sisters alone. Amanda first crossed paths with Robert Faulkner when she was a teenager. He was working for the United Company of Merchants. She was a barmaid, clearly a recipe for romance. They exchanged letters, I suppose it was texting of its day, which stopped when Faulkner disappeared from Halifax to join the assassins, sad face. Despite reports that Faulkner had fallen overboard and was dead, Amanda felt that he was still alive somewhere, and after several years she went in to search for him, possibly so she could give him a hell for abandoning her, but I'm speculating. She never found Faulkner and eventually settled in Martha's Vineyard, taking a job working in a local inn, which she later purchased. Amanda had a born talent for leadership and organization. She was responsible for setting up the first school in the area, not to mention advocating for improvements to the docks to bring in more business. Her inn was a hub for gossip during the revolutions, particularly if you wanted the latest in ship movements. It will probably come as no surprise to you that she was a spy for the Patriots, but that's only been publicly known since 1919, when a box of her personal correspondence was found, including some coded notes in Benjamin Talmadge's writing. What? Tell me what? Need support? Just chill out. Sail to the ship.
What the bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
A Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye,
Good
but
night,
we
Wolf.
won't jump in over our heads.
Have a good night.
We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spot of target practice. Bring around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Hold and release R2 to fire the cannon.
Well done, boy. Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible. Some old powder in there. Good. Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Hold and release L2 to fire the swivel guns.
Not bad for a spot, Captain.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long. Roll out that sail. Full sail! Unfurl everything! Full sail!
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard!
Use the swivels on him, Captain.
English frigate!
Oh.
B Big Swattle's another
Great.
one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from?
Jeez. Aim for the water line.
Not bad for your first voyage, boy.
Now we best be getting back at the old
I don't know if I
man
could
my
aim.
guts for garters.
I gotta get used to these controls. It's a little different from Black Flag. Black Flag's battleships, ship battles were a lot more refined. But it isn't so bad in this game. It's not so bad.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt's always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave
Kidd?
him be.
I
Talk
like
to him
Kidd.
if you fancy, but be warned, he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the
What was his
open
name?
sea,
James
we'll
Kidd?
be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
You weeks. And not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put them on.
Finally. Get my robes.
Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Nice. Indian? Yes, the character is Indian.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
I don't know what's going on with the whole...
That's an easy one.
I don't know what's going on with this group. Can I just go back to the Animus? I want to go play more as the assassin.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera.
It's a
It'll
fidget
provide
spinner.
us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above? Testing, 1, 2, 3.
GTA 5 now? Yeah, we're playing a GTA mission right now. Doing like a heist. I don't know what heist we're doing.
I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice, strong signal.
Playing some Watch Dogs now.
What? It's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
I did not mean to do that. Parkour, like climbing a tower gone wrong.
From here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
I mean, this is pretty cool. This is cool. This is like, you know, Dying Light, you know, parkouring around buildings and towers. Uncharted.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
This is like literally Uncharted. Because like Nolan North, you know, playing as like a character voiced by Nolan North. Jeez. I'm sure there's like another game that you play as, you know, a character that's voiced by Nolan North. You do parkour, climbing.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sure.
What?
A joke. It was a joke.
Smoking? Taking edibles? Zooted?
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
Okay, what am I supposed to... Jump?
Now! Open your chute, now! Desmond!
I was gonna say, did I fail already? Whoa, GTA 6 gameplay. Yeah, thank you for telling me to jump. Imagine like that's like not what I'm supposed to do. And you tricked me. How's there like no alarm? That
That wasn't so bad.
So,
oh,
you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter.
idiot.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. It doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
I'm going back as Connor. You guys find the socket yourselves. I'm going back as Connor.
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
We are being watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording? Or is she a ghost? Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
Who's Minerva?
No clue.
Who's Ezio?
I mean, who knows what else they were
Find
working
out
on
when I
down here.
play the
There's
Ezio
still so
collection
many
in
rooms
the
we don't have
future.
access to.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That means she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old? Oh, powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a way to survive. Maybe they found one.
Hey, Dad.
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this.
Silly.
I admit, I did a shitty job.
Yeah, I
raising
remember.
you. I apologize. I'm
I
sorry.
remember.
But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
Her best friend added me. What do I do? Ignore them?
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. It'd be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening.
That's because he is British. He is British. He is British. British. I gotta finish my bottle of water. Bottle of water. Yeah, he is British. That's gonna be want some beans with toast.
So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems
Jeez,
the
I don't
Crown
know anything
overspent
about
in
the
its
7
attempt to
Years'
keep the
War at
French
all.
out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. But keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner gratis for decades now. But the colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Then when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently.
Taxes. Yeah, tax sucks. We still have taxes. Alright, I want to go back to the Animus. At least some, like, I think some states don't have taxes. I know that. I want to go back.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
I live in New Jersey. Yeah, exactly.
Connor!
Oh.
Spare a moment.
You got older.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
A Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Oh.
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo.
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here?
Oh, wow. He looks
Is
different.
the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Oh,
Where
we
is
kill him.
Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Oh, kill him.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I
Assassinate.
made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help.
Okay, no, well, that's unnecessary.
Done.
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start.
Oh, okay,
When
understandable.
the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Fair enough. What is this? You can visit the Harbor Master for more naval missions. I don't know. Encyclopedia of the Common. What is this?
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it
Going to
valuable
bed?
to
All right, have a good night,
record the
Robert.
goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
New outfit available in shops. Boston outfit. Jamestown outfit. Now that an artisan has... Okay, I didn't get to read that. Press X to craft the barrel's recipe. You can craft 2 barrels because you have 2 oak wood lumbers. Press right or square to select the maximum amount of craftables. Okay. Purchase available resources from your local homestead artisans. Some resources will not be available until you level up your artisans. By doing homestead missions, you can also view crafted and purchased items. Oak bark. Barrels. I'm trying to figure this out. All right. I mean, I did say I don't want to use it, but I'll try to learn. There is like this mission as well. Egg-like mission. Alright. Rope darts, poison darts, trip mine. Hold L2 to analyze inhabitants and add information on them to the Encyclopedia of Man, the Common Man. Next time. I'll check out the peg leg mission. What do you want? What do you want?
To what do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If you find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like, and I'll give you a letter. Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier.
Okay, I guess that's why we gotta collect trinkets. Find 1 trinkets for peg leg. William Kidd. Captain William Kidd. Okay, I thought they were talking about James the Kidd from like AC4. William Kidd was a Scottish privateer turned pirate and the center of numerous pirate legends. Not much known is about the Kidd before the late 17th century. Even his year of birth is approximate. It's reasonably certain he's from Scotland, but that's about it. Every good pirate needs a mysterious past. Kidd first appeared in historical records in 1689 when he's listed as captain. He was a privateer for Britain and the West Indies, before selling it for New York City where he lived for several years. In 1695, Kidd was given a privateer's commission to hunt ships in the Indian Ocean, and headed for Madagascar, which at this time was a known pirate haven. Then, Kidd disobeyed the terms of his privateer's commission, attacking ships in the Red Sea. No one is quite sure why, but I guess that's pirates for you. They're bonkers. When Kidd returned to the West Indies in 1699, he found that he was a hunted man. He sold his ship, the Quedea Merchant, and Hispaniola, and headed up the coast in a new ship. Kidd knew he was likely to be caught and wanted to have bargaining chips to secure his own freedom, so he started hiding treasure as he went. The idea that he could later give away the locations in order to save his own skin. Kidd was finally captured when he returned from home to New York. He tried to talk and buy his way out of arrest, but it didn't work. He was hanged for piracy in 1701, which had been so annoying. As for Kidd's treasure, it's known that he buried some of it on Gardiner's Island off the coast of Long Island, New York. That part was eventually recovered after Kidd's death. Nobody knows what else he hid, but speculation still rages today over how much he buried and where. Okay. Well, there is a treasure not far, so I guess we'll give it a try. How do I cancel this? I think I press R2 to fire. Okay, I got a trinket. Don't know what trinket it is. Didn't tell me. I guess it's just trinket. Just turn it in. And I get a letter.
What you got for me? Ah, you brought me some good pieces. That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain.
I will be back for the rest.
Find 6 trinkets for peg leg. Bruh. Lucky Lem, I write you this script from North Atlantic, having sailed here aboard my sloop, where the king's limeys are hot on my trail. Trust the adventure prize remains safe, but I rest assured it is in the best of hands. Yours, I always have trusted you as one of my most loyal and faithful men, and that is why I send you this scroll. It is of the utmost importance that you do not open it, as it could mean my life. Carry it with you always. Never give it to a soul, no matter the price offered, and believe whatever the cost might be. I will double it when I find you. I do not know when I'll be free of these varlets, but they will not catch me. People are very well may come looking for my scroll. Trust no one. Heed my warnings. Captain William Kidd. Okay. I gotta go back. What's this? To the frontier. I don't think I'll collect trinkets. I don't really care for like collectible runs here. If a trinket is nearby, then sure, I'll get it. I'll turn it in. It's not my main focus.
Can you help me?
What happened? Trying to hunt? I hate hunting.
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on.
Poachers?
We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot.
Okay.
You be able to make it to the house?
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Wait, what? Achilles, you could walk? He was walking fine. It's like walking down the stairs just fine.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
I'm gonna kill these
scabs for my
poachers.
hunting blind. Get to that, and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
I'll try. Hold triangle while above an enemy to assassinate. Throw rope dart. Hold triangle. Okay, cool. How much do I have? Okay, 3. This was in AC4. I didn't use them a lot because, well, they introduced the rope darts really late in the game. Hold triangle and push L stick to hang your target. Okay, this is actually pretty useful. Is that a beaver? That was like a limp shot. I gotta loot these guys. I gotta loot more. Need money. Oh shit, what the hell? Kill the poachers. Need more.
William Johnson's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased for free hunting soon. Might be we make a good haul up there.
I hear tell lumbering will be allowed to boot.
What does he want with the territory if not the game and timber?
Don't know. Don't much care neither. Beat skulking around these woods. Something don't feel right.
Feeling a bit guilty on account of that woman you put a hole in?
Nah. She had it coming.
What's she dressed like that for anyway? It's not natural.
Alright, last one. I'll get out the bush.
Hey! Where are you, fellas?
Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from?
No! Spare me!
Go! Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Alright. Poachers. Damn poachers. I hate poachers.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
I'm still trying to figure out
why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Trying to figure out Achilles' voice actor. I know I heard his voice somewhere. I can't put my finger on it. I'm really trying to think. Was he in another Ubisoft game? I don't remember. Oh, all the way over here, huh? Alright, I'll go back to do a main mission now. What is this? Frontier. Travel to the frontier. Kill William Johnson. Assassinate him. Easy. Who whistled? Oh.
You want something of a real challenge? I'd proffer you making your way to the warehouse, mate. Real brawlers down there.
If you're looking for the hunting cabin, you're almost there. Over there.
What the fuck is this? What the hell? Who the fuck are you? Where'd you come from? These fucking random people. What, you want a challenge, eh? Oh wow, there's like more places to explore down here. I mean, I could just fast travel. It's whatever. I don't really care. I think we were here when we were playing as Connor? Or Hatham? I think it was Hatham. I'm not really... I'm just gonna play for the story. Not really gonna do all these synchronizations or these collectibles. I think they gave me a fast travel option, so I'm gonna use it. Travel to Boston. Zoom all the way out of L2 to access fast traveling to all cities in the map. You trying to trick me here? You're gonna make me shoot a redcoat. Okay. You can't really fast travel to these markers anyways, as I thought you could. I fast travel to the Harbor Master. I mean, since I'll explore a little bit. I'll explore a little bit. I don't think, should I even go in here? This is like is this restricted area? Guess not.
The Black Swan Inn offers you the finest fare in the city. Come for our famous Sunday roasts, washed down with Durham ales, and enjoy our new bowling green out the back.
I'm getting myself immersed. RP walking.
And I say, we must not do it.
Let's get my horse. Oh, that was quick. Man, I really wish, I can't remember if in AC4 where you could fast travel to synchronized locations or not. Kind of wish they had, like, made you fast travel to these locations. And that would make me try to do these synchronizations a lot more. I thought it missed. Slowly making my way there. There's like another one not that far, so I might as well do it. What's up with the red marker there? Is that like a thief? I'm like thinking this. I'm afraid to like to bump into anybody. It just brings me back when I played Red Dead Redemption 2, and I just keep bumping into everybody with the horse. I didn't like the fact that it's like Red Dead 2 memories popping in. Liberty Tree. The first protest over the Stamp Act met under this tree in August of 1765. Shortly afterward, a plaque was nailed to the tree calling it the Liberty Tree. Some said the name was meant to discourage violence from the crowds that met here. But that would be like naming a battlefield a Happy Glade Smile Farm and just crossing your fingers. Eventually, a flagpole was installed in the tree, and the flag flown to summon people to meetings. Unpopular figures were hung in effigy from the tree's branches. The Sons of Liberty also used the issue summons to the tree for supposed crimes, i.e. supporting unpopular British decrees like the Stamp Act and the Tea Act. The idea caught on elsewhere. Other towns designated their own Liberty trees or put up Liberty poles. In New York, there was an ongoing battle between the Sons of Liberty, who kept putting the poles up, and the British Authority, who kept taking them down, like an angry couple who can't decide whether the toilet seat should be up or down. True to the British penchant for destroying anything the rebels loved, soldiers and loyalists chopped down this tree during the siege in 1775. It was used as firewood, which was short supply. Modern-day Boston has a plaque over the tree's former location, but the tree itself has never been replaced. So much for environmental sustainability. Oh, Lord, oh, interesting.
Honorable gentlemen claim it is not so much the amount.
Don't steal my horse. Oh, hey. Can I ride this? I can pet it. Oh. Oh. Snopus. The marksmen, the marksmen were really annoying in AC4. They really were. Alright, another one down. There's these almanacs. I don't know what these almanacs are. There's a shop here too. There's a chest here. And it's surrounded by redcoats. Is it a restricted area? You're not questioning it, alright. The Boston Common. I guess that's where we're at. This has the honor of being the first public park in North America. It started off as the pasture of William Blackstone, or Blackston if you prefer the original spelling, who despite his name was the first white settler in this area. When Boston started growing, Blackstone decided to move somewhere more remote. He sold the land to the growing city for 30 euros, and they turned it into a common land, hence the name. For the first century or two of Boston's history, this was a place to pasture your cows, no more than 70 at a time. Drill soldiers, the British regulars camped here, attended the occasional public hanging for offenses such as being a witch or being a Quaker, or perhaps simply taking a nice walk near all the cows and hanging. The British left the camp when they fled the city in 1776. Public hangings ended in 1817. The cows were banned in 1830. You can still take a walk here, however, but what's the point without the cows? Yeah, that's true. Oh wow, that's a lot of money. Okay, moving on. Let's go to the store. See if there's anything new.
There will be a presentation of the latest sacred choral works from several Vienna-based composers.
Keen on wanting a new outfit.
How can I help you?
How much for the outfits? Dang. This black outfit has red accents and was crafted by a New York tailor. Can't get it. Can't really say how to get it. New York York outfit, Jamestown outfit. 3,000. Charleston. This one's the regular one. Ezio's outfit. Oh, cool. Purchased. Oh, I could wear it? Oh, cool. I can wear these too. Oh, wow. These are pretty cool. Oh, this is like Edward Kenway's outfit. It's cool. Ooh. Alexio's outfit. Let me try this one. I like this one. It's all black or something. Let's see if there's anything else I could buy. I already have this, don't I? All these are locked. Is there like any deal, like any bonus weapons I have I could use? This is stone tomahawk. A stone dagger. Consumables. Arrows maxed out. Cartridges. Rope darts. I mean, I don't need it right now. Maps? For the chests? Oh, there's still chests in this, like chests in this, okay, there's chests still, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do anything of any of that. I did a stream where I did like 12 hours of just me going around the map in AC4, and that was a mistake. Okay, let me get this tower and then I'll just start the mission. Yeah, sorry for parkouring on your grave. Well, it's a good thing no one's like questioning my my robes. It's like, oh, you there? You there? Why are you wearing this robe? These black robes, very suspicious. Oh, doggy. Was it supposed to be like guarding the chest? I don't know what he's yapping about. I'm gonna keep this outfit. I like I like this outfit. It's so edgy. All right, main mission.
Won't suffice, Sam. We need to act, and I'm talking about more than a sternly worded letter.
I sympathize with your frustrations, gentlemen, but surely you can understand my reluctance to kick the hornet's nest.
The Tories thing, no matter what we do, might as well make it count.
Paul Revere?
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Yeah, it's been like
Would you excuse
years.
us, fellows?
Like years.
Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? Ah, it's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Damn.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who was compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown. The people here are no freer than Surrey.
You offer excuses instead of solutions. All people should be equal, and not in turns.
It's in turns, or not at all. We must compromise, Connor, however painful that may be. Try and solve all the...
Oh, sorry for cutting off your dialogue.
Hey! It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say! If the gums in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah!
Ah, bollocks! We're coming in!
Oh, bollocks.
I trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
Hey Steven, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day.
Is that all you have?
And the citizen.
Could use some support.
Ow, you hit me.
Come on! Is that all you have? You can take what's not yours! Could use some support. Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's not my first dance. For all their teeth and claws, these little foxes, they fight like puppies. Thank you, my friend. I'd buy you an ale, but I'm expected somewhere else.
these bodies. Having a great day, solid friends. I have not seen in 5 years today. That's good. I'm glad you had a great day. Hope you're having a great night. I'm just continuing playing this game. Just chilling out. Learning the history. What is this? Liberation mission. I'm not sure if I'm wanted right now or not. I wish there was like an indication on my screen or my HUD that what my level is. Shit. Suppose the tax collectors. Oh! Can I just run away? Ow! Oh. I can't. There's like so many people. Okay, no fighting this time.
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, And the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Ah, Connor and I just had a ball with some red coats enforcing some taxmen outside my home. The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city are upon that stage.
A Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast. William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the
We're gonna
stamp.
do the tea party.
He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it.
Where is he now?
I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase the land upon which my village stands, without the consent of my people.
No doubt the revenue from his little smuggling endeavor is financing the acquisition. A tax enforced on tea grants a boon to smugglers. I'll wager the same men who levy the taxes are selling the tea. A stage requires a spectacle, and I may know the play.
Dress as like a British redcoat.
Connor,
get on
head
that
back
ship
to the docks and see to the destruction of the tea. If you should need us, return here.
Committing a Boston tea party. Damn.
Pardon me. Oh, come on, mate.
You can just... Damn, that was like... The hell was that? Tea Act. The Tea Act passed in 1773. It was an attempt by the British government to prop up the British East India Company by allowing it to ship tea to the colonies directly from India without having it go through Britain first. This made the tea much less expensive, even cheaper than the tea the colonists were smuggling from the Dutch to avoid paying British taxes. The problem was that even with the cheaper prices, the British government was still collecting tax on the tea, meaning buying the tea would run counter to the colonial no taxation without representation stance. The move was seen as, and possibly was, Parliament's sneaky attempt to get the colonies to unconsciously agree to one tax, in hope of implementing others. The colonists didn't fall for it, and attempts to force the unloading of East India tea in Boston caused the Boston Tea Party. Perhaps the worst tea party of all time. It wasn't even catered. You people were savages. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, damn right we are. Now fuck your tea. Are these even optionals? There's like so many of these. We'll get in trouble easily.
Notice to all citizens that the Mill Pond Bridge has been declared unsafe and should be...
Have I read this before? This building hosted some of the key events in the American Revolution, mostly by accident. It just happened to be one of the largest buildings in Boston. So when meetings in a Faneuil Hall overflowed, everyone moved to the Old South Meeting House to continue. This meant the biggest, angriest, most rebellious crowds ended up here. After the Boston Massacre, the people met here to demand that the governor remove British troops from the city, which he did. Thousands showed up here for meetings leading up to the Boston Tea Party. On the night of the Tea Party itself, this was where Samuel Adams delivered the line, "This meeting can do nothing more to save the country." Giving the go-ahead to seize the boats and dump the tea, is anything a bigger slap in the face to a Brit than dumping tea? No. Well, apart from slapping us in the face, but that's a secret wish I hadn't told you. Of course, during the British siege in 1776, this church met the same fate as other rebel hotspots. It was ransacked. The pews and pulpit were torn out and used as firewood. and the interior was filled with dirt and used as a stable and riding school. There was even a bar on the second level. I guess the troops thought that would really stick it to the Puritans. The only thing worse would have been a karaoke night. Puritans hate karaoke. Yeah, me too. I don't like karaoke. I'm kidding. I'm a Puritan.
Until such time as repairs have
They climb this.
The deadline to unload the tea will soon arrive, and I...
What was that? Why is there so many of these guys? Oh. No worries, Steven. Have a nice walk. Limit firearm use by 6. Use powder kicks to destroy smuggled cargo.
Supplemented by some of the garrison officers. You'd be astounded how sweet a mass we can.
Can I dual assassinate them? Alright, cool. Okay, I guess put this here. I don't have a gun, I don't think. Do I? Oh, I do. I do have a gun. Trying to be sneaky. Can I use my air to blow it up? Nope, doesn't work. I could use a gun, I think. Yeah, I can use their guns. Don't pick them up. Okay, one more. Holy shit. Oh, oh my god. Oh my gosh, that guy went flying. Holy shit, the knockback is crazy. Liberate the district from Templar influence. Okay. This? I should get like a powdered keg for this. Just blow everyone up. What the hell? Bruh. Brother. care about the taxation missions.
Everything you could possibly need, gathered here for you good folk. Only one penny. The Boston Country Journal.
So what now?
The buff honor.
Oh, that's it. Ow. Meet with Stefan Chapeau. We got what we got.
Stefan, what is wrong? Where is Sam Adams?
Who cares? I've been robbed. Vont me le payer, ces scélérats de merde.
Who cares? I've been robbed.
Where are you going?
To get back what's rightfully mine.
Oh boy. Low-profile assassinations.
Oh! Regardez! Some pathetic redcoats waiting for a beating! I will match your face to your jacket, crappy!
Of course the French would stir some shit.
Ces coquins me prennent mon père au Canada et voilà qu'ils me ravissent ma propriété ici. Il suffit.
King's Chapel. King James II ordered the building of this Anglican church in the 1680s because he was a king, and the perk of the job is doing whatever they want. However, since Boston was full of Puritans who had come to the New World precisely to get away from the Anglicans, nobody was willing to sell land to the budding parish. In the end, the governor ordered that the church can be built on top of the old public burial ground. The logic being that the dead couldn't complain. They are notoriously compliant. And there the church stands today. At the Revolution, the church was known as the Stone Chapel for several years, kings not being particularly popular at the time. And calling a stone chapel the Stone Chapel was the best idea anyone could come up at the time. I never understood these people's need for independence, by the way. We gave birth to them. They were happy to suckle in our teats in their infancy. There were a few toddler wobbles, but as soon as they got to their teenage years, all they could bang on about was their independence. So they're stormed out. We know they'll be back eventually to borrow money, get us to wash their clothes, or we'll forgive them because we're older and wiser. I'm an American.
We are not English! We are not the king's men! We are French! But the king sends these redcoats to push us around. They are not our master! This is our city! Let's show them who owns it! It's time to fight!
Stefan, please! Stop and listen to me!
I've listened for long enough. They come into my home and take my things? I will get my revenge. The man responsible for this will pay. His friends will pay. Voilà trop longtemps que je subis ces affronts. Ils vont goûter de mon courroux. You looking for a fight, Englishman? I'll give...
Nope, come on, keep going. Don't go right. Okay, you're going right.
Hey, Redcoats! You're... Que j'aille. L'anglois croise bâtiment. Ils me volent ma maison. Ils m'obligent à fuir mon pays. Et les voici qui veulent s'approprier ma nouvelle demeure.
Where is he even going? Where he's gonna go find his tools? How would he know without any limited information? He's just going around the whole town, just stirring up shit. What? Bro!
This is not it.
This fucking guy.
Destroyed? You stupid mongrel! I suppose you want me to tell Johnson his tea just spontaneously combusted? Nonsense! Someone's responsible for this, and you will find out who. And if you can't, I'll gut you and find a smarter mongrel who can.
What do we do? Create a window.
Use your assassin's recruits in combat or activate their unique abilities. Hold L1 to open the recruit wheel. What's this? Back and for the rest of the night, it's cold outside. It is getting chilly over here as well, and windy. But luckily it's not really that cold during the night, at least when I'm sleeping. But then again, I got like 4 layers of blankets. Lock onto a target and press L1 to send your allies to assassinate your selected target.
What the bloody hell are you?
Oh my god!
Why? You have no right to rob people blind. By decree of the British Parliament or not.
British Parliament? I work for William Johnson.
Johnson? End his suffering cleanly.
Please.
The people seem to have an ear for you. What are the things you lost?
The people listen to me only because I spoke the truth loud enough, which is worth 1,000 times the content of my footlocker. The English, they can keep my things.
You did well tonight.
Okay.
I said I'd buy you an ale when you first helped me. In place of drink, I offer you my allegiance. For what it's worth.
Your aid is welcome, and I am grateful. Now, I need to find Sam Adams.
That was like his French outburst, just going outside, just stirring up the pot. Look for missions with the icon to free districts from the Templar control and gain assassins recruits. Is this supposed to be colonial times? Yes. This is set in colonial times, yes. This is exact. I think this is taking place in 1773, I believe. 3 years before 1776. The game has been doing some time jumps, so I'm not sure if I'm in the right year, but yeah. But yeah, I met Benjamin Franklin and I met Samuel Adams, Paul Revere.
To business.
This is my basic flintlock. Short range, long range, short rate of fire. What is this? Duckfoot pistol. So that is why they asked for Samuel Adams. Yeah, our character is looking for Samuel Adams. This is like the worst. But it fires like three bullets at once. Named after its duckfoot shape. I think this is actually a real pistol. It is intended to scatter threatening groups at close range. As such, it became a popular choice for jail keepers and naval officers looking to discourage mutiny. There's like plenty of pistols here. This is a pretty cool game. I like it. I think I like it a lot because of the historical aspects and the historical atmosphere it has. It does tell actual historical facts. You know, despite this game not really being, you know, obviously fiction, because it's like a mix of fiction and non-fiction, if you know what I mean. Of course, you're playing as like a fictional character, like, and all that, but there is like actual like historical events that happen, like the Boston Massacre, and we're about to do like the Boston Tea Party. That's why I like it. Also history, yeah. Can I buy a weapon? Buy a weapon? Weapon? Heavy weapons? We have a Haitian axe. Oh, this is like... Oh, it has good damage though. But it's really slow speed. I'll probably use it though. I did like the axe in AC4. This goose-wing broad axe was definitely intended both for felling and hewing. This dual purpose explains the curved blade and heavy head, while some frontiersmen are strong enough to wield it with a single hand. Damn. Its unbalanced weight means it's usually used dual-handed. I'll buy it. Can I equip it? Wait, I have it. There's no way you could carry this in one hand. Like, my fingers are kind of clipping through the handle. A little.
The Sunday roasts washed down with garum ales.
Haitian axe. Can I...
These ships are not...
Okay. I'll figure it out. I'll do a mission, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, it even has like references as well. I remember this in history class. Don't tread on me. I think I was failing history class. I wasn't very good at it. But I somewhat remember some visuals like that poster. And they have some historical places you could visit as well. You can't go inside, however, but you could just see it from the outside, see the buildings. Old Corner Bookstore. Old Corner Bookstore. It's an apothecary shop at the moment, but in a few decades, this building will be home to Ticknor and Fields, the leading American publisher of their day. It might sound a bit dull, but this building will be at a center of American literature and thinking. Authors like Henry Wadsworth, Longfellow, Nathaniel Hawthorne, Harriet Beecher Stowe, even Charles Dickens will all meet here. Of course, given the state of American education, it's possible you don't know who any of those people are. Shut up. I failed history class. I could have said Minty Cliffero and Pippi Boom Boom, and you just sound like impressed. Pippi Boom Boom, that's a real person. I want to ask someone. I want to ask someone in public. Hey, do you know? I was taught in history class. Hey, do you know the person named Pippi Boom Boom?
Only 1 penny. The Boston Country Journal.
Alright, let me climb this up. Let me climb this. Okay, I can't climb it for some reason.
If Adams keeps giving these speeches, he's apt to end up in stalls. They wouldn't dare. I've seen men punished for far less. If the Tories think that'll quiet the people, they've another thing coming.
Ew. What the hell? What's wrong with his arms? How do I climb up here? Oh. Oh wow, look at that balance. That balance is insane.
Demonstrate tomorrow by the Belfry his latest flying contraption. Father Patrick asks all able-bodied men to give an hour of their labor.
The Tea Party. Boston Tea Party.
What happens now?
We wait for the signal.
What signal?
This meeting can do nothing further to save the country.
That one.
That's the signal.
Evening, gentlemen. Shall we be off?
No.
No.
What's the matter?
I have spent today drawn from one bit of madness to another with nothing to show for it. Before I go any further, I would like to know exactly what it is you intend.
Of course. First, we make our way to Nathaniel Bradley's house to fetch the rest of our little group. Then it's on to Griffin's Wharf, where we board the ships and dump the tea. Simple as that.
Simple seems a bit charitable.
Cheer up, Connor.
Damn, Connor's so
Tonight,
aggressive.
we
What the
are
hell?
all victors. The Sons of Liberty get to send a message to England, and you rob William Johnson of his financing. Your village will be saved. I've an idea. Why don't you lead the way? That should keep us out of any further trouble. Am I right?
Yeah, sure. December 16th, 1773.
We need to turn the crowd's anger to our advantage.
Say the word, Connor, and I will make it so.
I think they dressed up as redcoats to, you know, board the ships and then dump the tea. Sons of Liberty was the name given to the number of protest groups that formed to protest the Stamp Act and stayed together afterward, organizing anti-British rallies and enforcing boycotts in the lead up to the revolution. It was like a friendly club for angry men. Although the groups were later become more coordinated, they started separately. Sons of Liberty was the usual choice for a name because it was a popular phrasing meaning colonists at the time. As you might predict, given the name, the Sons were mostly middle-class and yes, male, merchant, lawyers, and politicians. Paul Revere was likely a member of the Boston group, to give you an example. The Sons in all of the colonies weren't above using violence and intimidation to get their way. Who was? They threatened all the stamp distributors into resigning, with the Boston group going so far as to destroy the local distributors' offices and parade them through the town before he quit in a very public, and I likely terrified, resignation speech. Given that, it probably won't surprise you to learn they earned a reputation for being the radical wing of the Patriots, rallying the people and sometimes losing control of them. Public protests in Boston turned into an angry mob that burned the governor's mansion. Some groups of the Sons were also known to tar and feather British officials and sometimes loyalists. You know, standard good guy stuff. What a really terrific way to blow off steam. I gotta kill 15 guards? That's crazy. I'd do the dirty work. Oh! Just throw them in the water. I mean, we could just get on this ship, but I guess, sure. Just throw them in the water. Can't find the game. I might have to go to Ubisoft. Yeah, I'm not so sure if you play it on Steam or GOG. I'm not sure if it's on the Ubisoft launcher. I guess this game came out in 2012. The remastered. I don't know when the remastered came out. I'm playing the remastered version. Dump the frickin' tea, lads.
Keep those bastards at bay while the tea's being dumped. Let me help. I'm yours to command.
You got a butcher's knife? Hey, good thing this is not coffee. Let's go! I think he's dying over here. Oh no! Can I like throw? How do I throw like the? Oh. Eat. 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 I'm throwing the tea. Ow. Come on. Oh wow, this guy's in trouble. Oh, what the hell? Can I get my axe back? What the hell? Why is this guy always, like, dying?
We've done it!
Oh, there he is. The lads.
Gunner! We saved the last one for you.
I mean, now they know we are live. Unless, I don't know.
Best we get out of here.
I mean, Connor knows who they are, but I don't know if they know if that's Connor, you know, if they remember him. Alright, that was the Boston Tea Party. Tea chest destroyed. Most curious and remarkable event took place on Griffin's Wharf, Boston, Thursday, 16 December. An assemblage of individuals dressed in buckskin with faces painted in the fashion of Indian natives. Okay, I thought they were dressed as redcoats. Convened at the wharf and proceeded to board the Dartmouth, the Eleanor, and the Beaver in orderly manner. These Indians, or perhaps no, as was the general discernment of those who witnessed these events, equipped themselves with small hatchets, which they denominated as tomahawks. These ships held within their cargoes chests of tea lumbering 300 to 400. The commanders of the vessels had publicly declared that if the rebels, as they were pleased to style the Bostonians, should not withdraw their opposition to the landing of the tea before the following day, they should on that day force it on shore, under the cover of the cannon's mouth. Once aboard, the presumptive Indians opened the hatchets and made to take out the chest and tea and threw them overboard, first cutting and splitting the chest with their tomahawks, so as thoroughly to expose them to the effects of the water. In about 3 hours they had thus broken or thrown overboard every tea chest to be found in the ships. During the time they were throwing the tea overboard, there were several attempts made by some of the citizens of Boston and its vicinity to carry off small quantities of tea for their family use. To effect that object, they would watch their opportunity to snatch up a handful from the deck, where it became plentiful scattered, and to put it in their pockets. Some of these same were met with kicks and hooting by the presumptive Indians. Early on this day, there was a meeting of the citizens of the county of Suffolk, convened at Old South in Boston, for the purpose of consulting on what measures might be considered expedient to prevent the landing of the tea, or secure the people from the collection of the duty. At that meeting, no satisfactory answer was obtained after inquiries were sent to the Governor Hutchinson, and Mr. Adams concluded with the observation that the meeting could do nothing further to save the country. Beyond the chest of tea, there was no damage done to any of the ships. The destroyers of the chest were seen to sweep the decks clean of tea leaves after the chest had been thrown to sea. Oh, they got caught. You know, the British would definitely execute them for their, like, the tea, like, throwing the tea in the sea. Oh, how dare you lot! How dare you! How fucking dare you! I sentence you death for my tea. Damn, it's already like 12:38. I should end it here, I guess. All right then. I'll, you know, I could do this off stream, do all this, like, little stuff here. But, I mean, the thing is, like, with Ubisoft games, like, with, you know, I like Black Flag. Is it a masterpiece? Not really. It is definitely one of the best Ubisoft games in their library, sure. But it's like kind of similar with Black Flag here. It's just like collectibles and all that. It's just like, it's running around. It's like classic Ubisoft formula that I'm not really used to anymore. I mean, probably if I was young, then maybe. But like now, it's like as I got older and like I played most of the game, like similar games like this, I just go running around, just collect things and all that. It's just, yeah. I'll fast travel first and then I'll end it. And also, like, some people are comfortable with how Ubisoft style and, you know, the Ubisoft styled games, I guess, with the open world activities. I guess I'm done and over with the formula. Like, I don't think I'll just collect everything, unlike AC4, where I try to, you know, collect every chest and every collectible. I'm good. I think I'll just play the game as normal. Just, sure, maybe I'll climb up some towers to synchronize and that's it. But pretty much I'll just play the game as normal, just play the story. Well, I gotta go now. It's, I should be heading to bed soon. Made some progress. Let me see the progress. I have not looked at it. Let's see, we're in sequence 6. Okay. There's like a couple side missions. Which I'm not sure if they're called side missions at all, because I feel like these are like challenges, I think. I'm not sure. From all tasks up, I've been doing. I feel like some of these are challenges. These are liberation missions. Yeah, also like not really side missions, it's just activities. Boston clubs, Boston liberation missions, New York liberations. Okay, these are just liberations. Collectibles, peg leg, forts, underground, citizen missions. Like 3 of these. Navals. I don't know what this is. I mean, the homestead might be good, I guess. Maybe. Anyway, I'm not gonna do everything. This is like I don't have the time. I don't have the luxury to do like long hours of streaming to do all this. And I'll probably like lose my mind. I'm just gonna enjoy the story. And yeah, that's it. All right. That'll be it for tonight. I'll play more of the story tomorrow, or we'll see. I'll let you guys know if there's like any updates with work, of course. Alright. Oh, sorry, I should say. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, VOD watchers. Thank you, anyone that tuned in earlier. I'll be heading to bed. You guys take care. Stay safe. Have a good night. Have a good evening. Good day. Morning. Wherever you're at. Take care. Good night. Bye bye bye. Bye. Peace and love.